All right then, guys. Good evening. I've got a couple of people dropping in. Always nice to see. Just having a bit of a reorganise on my desk, as you do. But yeah, hopefully you've had a good weekend. It's not been a terrible weekend, but any of you guys who have long-term members will know that me, my brother, and my dad, who are obviously most connected to the little Swiss Sports Cards venture, will know that we are Walsall fans. Hence why we're called Swift Sports Cards and all the rest of it. Well, we are absolutely dog crap at the moment, despite being third in the league now. I don't think we've won 2 games in the past 16, so we are on an absolute free fall at the moment. How you doing? We got Malcolm in. How you doing, mate? And we got Dave Bolgin in as well. Yeah, so because of that, that was and we flattered to deceive, or whatever you want to say, on yesterday. Yeah, we should have. Everybody, I think, thought that we were promoted at Christmas, and obviously then we lost our star striker Nathan Lowe, who got on loan back to Stoke, and literally ever since then, we've been an absolute free fall. So not a lot we can do about that, sadly, but yeah. It is what it is. I'm kind of like padding for time because I normally have my desktop up in the background so that I can check out what teams everybody's got and stuff. And for some reason, I do think that I've got it's like an iMac that I've got. It's probably, God, how many years is it? It's got to be, I think about 7 years old or something like that. So we've kept it updated. It's not heavily used, but I think it's creaking. I think I'm going to have to plump up some cash and get a new iMac relatively soon, which is a bit annoying, but. Yeah, Cherry's fun, mate. Equally, poor run. Yeah, ever since the talk of Europe. Yeah, you think you're there, and then all of a sudden it goes to absolute pot. I mean, I'm more frustrated because obviously we were 15 points clear in January, and then we lost Nathan Lowe, as I say, and we've been in free fall ever since. And I mean, we've got we're owned by like an American investment company type of thing, and that in fairness, they've done all the right stuff. But if we would have had the form over the last 16 games, we'd be like pretty much bottom of the league kind of thing. We'd be like I think we'd be actually mid-table looking at it. So we're literally like a bang average squad at the moment. So we shouldn't be surprised, but we're not going to get anywhere in the playoffs because we haven't won a game, for Christ's sake. Do you know what I mean? So we've drawn a couple, but we're just terrible. We couldn't even beat bottom of the league, and we lost, I think, a 2-0 lead to Gillingham a couple of weeks ago as well. Which literally, if we would have won those 2 games, we'd still be, I think, 5 points clear at the top with only now 5 games to play, so it would have looked a little bit more hopeful. So that is our problem, but that is Walsall and lifelong sufferers, as you know. So here we go. So it looks like it's finally loading up, but yeah, that's Walsall. So that but apart from that, pretty decent weekend. As you guys will well know, a lot of us we're actually going away as a sort of a family holiday over the Easter break. So yeah, looking forward to that. But as you know, excuse me, Elliot Barley has joined the group as an admin. So he's going to be helping out, like with general admin, a bit of social media stuff, and then when we are sort of like on holiday and things like that, he's going to be doing the odd break here and there. Obviously, it'll be with our stock, so the prices won't be any different when Elliot does break with us. And yeah, hopefully that'll, it'll be good for him, because he's not really, he didn't enjoy. I don't think he enjoyed the whole whatnot sort of thing. And I don't like the sound of it, as I say, like sitting for hours and hours and hours trying to find to close a break. And even though you can do like pre-order spots on Whatnot and stuff like that, from what I've seen, the pre-order spots are so expensive, like certainly compared to what we are able to obviously break at. And it's one of those things. But I know a lot of people go on Whatnot for like the entertainment value and stuff like that, because that's what people like. But I think we get excited about the right kind of cards. If we pull a really good card like a case hit or something, obviously, that's fantastic. But I've seen some people like lose their mind over like, a 15-20 pound card on some Whatnot streams. And I've seen people on like the auctions and stuff like that, like get really upset that they haven't sold a card above comps and stuff like that. And it's just seems like a bit of a strange place. Not for us anyway. But Elliot is helping out. Whilst we are away, we won't be taking any deliveries, as you can expect. But this Friday we are due to have Optic. Oh, you're right, Dave. Yeah, the music. I saw that comment. That was. I don't. It's. I've stopped doing like that countdown music. Where is it? I'll sort up the stream here now if I'm not careful. Logo, video clips. There we go. Countdown. Is it? Which one is it? Is it this one? Yeah, they've changed the music on the countdown, Dave. What can I say? I saw you. It was John who done that break, and I saw the comments, and I haven't been doing that music for a while, to be honest. So, in all honesty, Dave, the music that used to be on that countdown music, we used to get, not all the time, but we used to get like copyright strike things from somewhere, some random person from like I don't know. I want to say, I don't even know. It was like some like came from like Dubai and the UAE and stuff like that, and then we had some that came from, I think, Thailand and stuff like that. Just like random content claim stuff. I honestly hadn't heard the new countdown music, because I'd not been doing it myself. But yeah, that did sound absolutely bloody awful, to be fair. Like the worst kind of on hold music. So, but it's royalty free, I think, type of stuff. So it's just a load of pap. But yeah, so we. When we're on holidays, so I get back to it. We've got Optic due out on Friday, so we should have that in hand, hopefully, at the latest on Friday. By which time, John will already be on holiday, and I will be at the airport waiting to fly on Saturday. So when it arrives, we're going to ship it down to Elliot, and Elliot's first break with us will be an Optic break. So we'll sort out prices. Elliot will do like price previews, all that kind of stuff, because we'll get all the prices sort of set, obviously, just to avoid issues with the time delay. And yeah, so it was a pretty big product, in fairness. So hopefully Elliot gets on really well with that. And visibility in the group is really good as well. And I've explained to Elliot like what I find works best with tags and how we keep things updated when we let teams go and update lists and things like that, just to keep the visibility on the post going. But hopefully, with it being Optic, it should be quite popular. So that will be that. And then we're still going to obviously do Freebie Fridays. In actual fact, obviously, it was this week's Freebie Friday was the Jadeveon Clowney tools of the trade, and then the Panini choice bit. As I say, a little bit of fun, but pretty cool patches. And this one did make me laugh because it's I don't know if you guys can see that. So the endorsed material was cut from an authentic item personally worn by Jadeveon Clowney on May the 31st at the 2014 NFL Players Rookie Premiere. The material is guaranteed by Panini America. So I thought that was pretty cool. So that's like a bit of Clowney's Rookie Premiere jersey there. At least you can pinpoint it to a particular time and place, which I thought that was pretty cool. And obviously we saw these choice. Obviously this is a Crown Royale from 2014 Panini choice, but we saw this card make a comeback recently in that Encore release. So they had these as an insert card as well. So I thought it's always interesting when you see like modern cards and you wonder where they've came from. Well, when that one came to light, I thought, oh well, I'll put that in there because it's kind of like a bit of a modern kind of crossover almost. But Neil Scott obviously got those on the Freebie Friday, so we'll package those up and I'll get them sent off to him. So yeah, 5 people watching now. Let's see if I can get onto the old Facebook and I'll share the post. We've got a business card here. So I'll sort that out in a bit. So just so that you know, when we go away, just from a Freebie Friday point of view, I'm going to let Elliot kind of go for a little bit of a artistic license. But these will be the cards that will be coming up in the most recent ones. So and it'll be a mix of all these. These will be put in there, but some different bits and bobs. And as I say, it'll be like a combination, little lot of cards or whatever. That was quite a cool one actually. Clear Shots Dan Marino. But they all had these ones that I found that sort of had that sort of like around about like the $5 to $10 sort of value on the comps and stuff. So that was a Terrell Owens in a Philadelphia Eagles, no doubt $750, and that was an uncirculated card from Topps Prime, again 2014. You can tell the box that I went into. 2005 that is, sorry. 2005 that one. You can tell the box that I went into was circa 2014. So that one's 2015 Panini Playbook Football, Jordan Matthews, again for the Eagles. And very, very thick booklet, but there you go. So I thought that was quite cool. Giant patch, and then that does say the enclosed player worn material is guaranteed. So again, that's the difference. Like, Panini, it was definitely COVID that did it, wasn't it? This one's quite a cool one. 20th anniversary Absolute Football, again 2014. Kelvin Benjamin, Mike Evans, all rookies. Brandon Cooks. Is that the one, Brandon Cooks, who's at the door? For those of you who know a bit of break hilariousness. Devonta Freeman. Again, even further back there, we've got Ultimate Collection. Carson Palmer at 50 stat patches. So again, 2006 Ultimate Collection Football. All of these were pack pulled by me and John over the years, basically. So Crown Royale rookie royalty for the Raiders of Khalil Mack, and that is event worn material again. 2014 Crown Royale. Armand Dixon there for the it is for the Bears, but I think he was obviously at the, I'm going to say, the Cowboys for a little while. But again, little autograph there out of 99. Yeah, the Cowboy wanted him, and then the Bears grabbed hold of him, and then that one, Carlos Hyde, heirs to the throne again. Crown Royale. We obviously opened a couple of boxes of Crown Royale that year at 147 or 499. So those are the cards that you'll see in our Freebie Friday over the next few weeks. So just so you are aware, all being well, middle of I will drop another break before we go away. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do because I want to keep it relatively cheap, around about the £350 mark. And then obviously the following week there'll only be the one break with Elliot, which will be Optic, because after that, until we get Phoenix and Select, which will arrive whilst we're away on holiday, until we're back, there's nothing else to break. So I'll talk to Elliot about seeing if he wants to do a bit of a mixer break for over Easter, like in that Easter weekend, drop it on the Easter weekend and break it that Easter week, and just do a little bit of a mixer. But I've got a few bits and bobs on my shelf, so I think I think it'd be quite a good time. We haven't done a Pro Set break for a while, so we've got this 2024 Pro Set Pure. 4 autos, 3 base cards. So that's it's still a relatively cheap-ish box. So I'm thinking of doing that along with, I could do a Prism International. I've got Obsidian International as well. Rookies and Stars retail. I think I've got one more Donruss retail box that I could break. And then I've got Donruss Blasters, Mosaic Blasters, and Prism blasters as well. So I'm thinking of putting together a bit of as I say, try and keep it lower end, around about the £300 mark, £350. So it's no more expensive than this current break. But up the card count, give everybody a good chance of getting some decent rookies, and obviously a chance of one of those 4 autographs, for a decent enough lower price point. So keep your eyes open for that. That's at least what the plan is. Right, here we go. So let's go on here. So we've got 5 people watching. So let's just share this little bit. There we go. So it's 3, 5, 2. There we go. Okay. So like I say, we're back, I think, to normal on the 27th. And then, as I say, we probably, me and John are toying with the idea of doing a bit of an Easter giveaway as well, while we're away, as well as obviously the Freebie Fridays and stuff like that. Just, we want to keep, obviously, the group active. Obviously, we are disappointed that we won't be here to be able to break Phoenix the week of release, and then we will be back like the Monday after Select, when Select comes out. So that will only be a couple of days late, and I'll probably do it so that I drop the break on the Sunday we arrive back in the UK. Get that all filled, and then I'll break it either on the Monday or the Tuesday night. Once we're back, and then then we can just play on as normal. I'm not sure what's due, sort of like as we move towards the end of April, start of May. I know things like Impeccable and Immaculate and things like that are due in May, and then we'll see. I think I saw Contenders drop for pre-order as well. So there's still a lot going on. Okay, let's do this. We'll do a quick team run through, guys, because I've waffled for long enough. but that was my computer's fault for not loading up soon enough. So here we go. But everybody's all paid up, which is the main thing. So thanks for doing that. And then obviously it was a pretty quick fill on the mini as well, to be fair. So thanks on that front. All right, let's get going. So with the Cardinals, we've got Dave Kirkwood. We got Wendy's in the house now as well. How you doing, Wendy? Yep, good luck, everybody. Falcons with Dave Kirkwood from the mini as well. Ravens with Gareth Evans. Bills with Malcolm Campbell. We got the Panthers with Scott Stables. We got the Bears with Cameron Speck. The Bengals with Jack Best, the Browns with Jamal Wortman, Cowboys with Terry Kelly, Broncos with Robert Marion, the Lions with Tom Richardson, Packers with Daniel Richards, Texans with Derek Jones, Colts with Kevin Warboys, Jags with Gary Lelliott, the Chiefs with Malcolm Campbell, Chargers with Dan James, Raiders with Derek Jones, Rams with Dave Balkin, Dolphins with Wendy Chandler, Vikings with Dave Kirkwood, Pats with Wendy Chandler, the Saints with Gareth Evans, Neil Gallagher with the Giants, the Jets with Bill Campbell, Eagles with Chris Newbit, Steelers with Terry Kelly, 49ers Grant Coombs, Seahawks with Mark McHenry, Bucks with Dave Balgin, Titans with Wendy Chandler, and the Commanders went to Gareth Edmonds in the mini. So thanks again for that, everybody. And as I say, yeah, totally good luck to everyone. We'll get started with the Don Ross retail box, because obviously that's a lot of cards in there, but obviously the primary chase in there is obviously something like a Downtown, but I think this will be the second one of these that we opened. I think we got, was it about 4 of the red press proofs out of the first one, and there's some nice, I like the inserts, so if you are, I think from memory, these boxes are around about the £90, £100 mark. They're pretty good. If you're a set collector, I don't think there's anything out there that's as good value for money for putting together a set. That said, there are obviously, you can just buy like a factory set of base. If your base factory sets are around about £50-60 mark, I think. So always worth bearing in mind. Right, here we go, guys. So starting us off, we've got Najee Harris, Fred Warner, and Chase Brown. Our first red press proof is a Trey Hendrickson for the Bengals. Okay, then we've got an all-time Gridiron Kings Clay Matthews for the Browns. Oh, just to point out as well, guys, on Wednesday, that will be a post day. So the 9th, you will have a post week this week. I will do my best to get this break sorted so that it's available to be posted on Wednesday. But obviously it is a fairly hectic week this week, but I should either tomorrow night or Tuesday night be able to get that sorted for you. So AJ Barker, rated rookie for the Seahawks. Levante David and L'Jarius Sneed, and then a kid reporter. So yeah, so this I'm hoping this should be in this week's post. Obviously, if I do a little kind of Leaf Pure with a bit of retail pack, if I do that, then that break won't obviously make it. That'll be one of the first breaks to come out once we're back off holiday. So Dexter Manley, Dexter Manley, Kendrick Bourne, David Njoku, Josh Reynolds. Oh, that's a nice one for David. Obviously, the press proofs are always pretty well collectible. That's technically a colour match there. So that's for, was it Malcolm who picked up the chase in this one? Yeah, Malcolm. So red press proof of Patrick Mahomes. So cool looking card there. It's what you always want. You always want those rarer parallels. Then for the Chargers, you've got Lad McConkey. Again, he's a well collected chap this year as well. For the Chargers, Dan James, I think, got the Chargers in this one. Yeah, Dan James. Chargers has gone to a couple of different group members actually over the last couple of weeks. So Dan had struggled to get them on some of the breaks more recently, but managed to get them for this. Marvin Harrison Jr. there, rated rookie for the Cards. And Chuba Hubbard. That's the only base left there. In fact, I think while we're away, it's the I think it's the NFL draft. Last weekend we were away, so that'll be fun. I think it starts on the Thursday as well, so me and John will be tuned into that. So expect a little bit of chat in the group. I might put up like a little bit of a draft sort of post or something like that, because we'll just be able to like chat along with it with the choices, and it'll help me with my fantasy as well, because I'll actually remember who the new rookies are next year. So Jared Goff, Brian Robinson Jr., David Montgomery, and a white hot rookie of Keon Coleman. Now, I think white hot rookies, I read somewhere that they are retail exclusive inserts. You don't find them in hobby. So Keon Coleman there, white hot rookie for the Bills. Pretty distinctive card. And then for the Falcons, the old classic The Rookies, Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons. I'm really hungry as well. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm hungry. I've had my tea and everything. I've had me dinner. Malachi Cooley. We had fish fingers tonight. Fish fingers with a bit of veg. Some wedgies. And I am still hungry. Trevor Lawrence and Gardner Minshew the second. Yeah, I'm just sat here and I'm like thinking, why am I hungry? But to be fair, we did take Ted to the park earlier on, and that was a proper run around there. I can feel it in my back already. My achy, mangy old back. Luke Musgrave, Joe Thunley, Eli Manning, Mike Williams, and then we've got a Dominator of Will Levis for the Titans. I'm so used to putting Will Levis. Like Will Levis will always be, but he always, no matter what year he will be in, I'll always think he's a rookie. He's one of those like rookies. When the cards still come out, I'm like, is he a rookie? And he's not. But yeah, obviously Will Levis, I think, was he a rookie last year? Like gets ingrained in your brain like certain rookies do, and Will Levis is that person. Not that I hit a lot of his cards, but yeah. Malik Neighbours, rated rookie for the Giants. And then final cards, we've got Kamimi Fairburn, Josh Downs, and of course a kid reporter. Yeah, I'm absolutely gutted that we're away and on holiday when Select actually lands, because that's probably what I prefer. I enjoy breaking Select more than I do enjoy breaking Prism. Although I do love opening Prism, I always feel like Prism gives good value for money, but I find Select a lot more of an exciting product to open. But I'm assuming that we'll get the what are they, the XRC redemptions as well, hopefully this year. Hopefully we can pull some of those. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with pricing on Select this year as well. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, Bryce Young, Roshan Johnson, Darius Slayton, Xavier Gibson, a Donruss throwback for the Miami Dolphins, Mark Duper. We're kind of still holding tight as well because whilst nothing's happened yet, I don't think. Well, obviously you'll know with all the stuff that's going off in the news around tariffs and stuff like that. Obviously, all of our cards come via an American distributor who's got his business. Their business is based in Ireland and Germany. Amarius Mims with the Bengals, but we're not sure yet. Well, we won't have any effect. Well, there's no effect at the moment, but if we have retaliatory tariffs, whilst we won't suffer because we bring things from Europe to the UK and not America to the UK, I'm not sure what exactly is going to happen. We do get some stuff from America directly, which obviously will be affected. Gus Edwards and Kobe Turner, that'll be affected by that 10%. So we'll get taxed VAT and 10%. So we probably just won't order much stuff direct from America anymore. But the stuff that we get from Europe via the American company, I don't know what's going to happen there, because technically we import out of Ireland, so there shouldn't be an issue there. But obviously the Irish guys, all their goods come in from America, but the company's American owned, so yeah. So there'll probably be a knock-on effect that they might be affected by some kind of tariffs, but that we might see materialise in our pricing. But I'm hoping that it's not too bad. Sam Darnold, Jim McMahon, Devon Witherspoon, Simeon Rice, another throwback there for the Panthers, and that's Xavier Legette. I think he's a rookie as well, isn't he? Is he a rookie? Xavier Legette. Tanner McLaughlin for the Bengals, but yeah, the whole nothing certain in life than death and taxes is so true at the moment. As I say, we'll just see how it affects us and roll with it. But Gabriel Davis, Asante Samuel Jr., as I say, we run this business is like it's a bit of fun, because we literally, me and John, I don't want to say we're obsessed, but we're very very much love cards of all shapes and sizes. So that's why we do what we do. Empty pack, but yeah, it'll be, as long as we don't do it full time either. So as long as we don't run at a loss and lose money at this, we'll keep obviously going. But yeah, if they want to make it hard for us, they'll make it hard, I guess. Micah Parsons, as J. Alexander, Kenneth Walker III, Trey McBride. Oh my days, what the heck is that? So the best of Panini instant. Okay. A very, very angry looking Myles Garrett there for the Browns, and he's just won 2023 NFL Defensive Player of the Year, and he looks like he's about to kill somebody. So yeah, okay. All right, here we go for the Packers, Michael Pratt. Was a late QB pick, I believe, for the Packers. And then last up, we've got Jalen Ramsey, Ricky Jackson, and then the kid reporter. Okay, Russell Wilson, Brock Purdy, Bijan Robinson, Jamal Lewis. A road to the Super Bowl, Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. To the Super Bowl, pop that on there. And we've got a Jonathan Brooks rated rookie for the Panthers. Okay, and then we've got a Vince Ferragamo and a Devon A-Chain. Okay, so Patrick Mahomes, Brett Favre, Jake Matthews, Patrick Ricard, a bomb squad of Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. So he is a rookie as well, I believe. Xavier Worthy. And then we've got Olumuyiwa. Yeah. Somebody Fashanu for the Jets. I'm going to guess Olu Fashanu for the Jets, or the rated rookie there. And then Jim Hart and Steve Young. Okay, Darren Payne, Mike Vrabel, Kyle Hamilton, Rasul Douglas. Best of Panini Instant for the Bills, and that is Josh Allen. And a rated rookie of Marshall and Lloyd for the Packers. And final two cards, Demario Davis and a Chris Godwin. Okay, Devonta Smith, George Pickens, Tyler Bass, Jamar Chase, so Jalen McMillan, throwback rated rookie for the Bucks. And I swear, it's like this time of night, every night my neighbour slams their garage door. But yeah, it seems to happen a lot when I'm doing a break. We've got Theo Johnson there for the Giants, on the rated rookie. And then we've got Calvin Ridley and a Diontae Johnson. I thought we'd have more people watching this, if I'm honest. Strange to only have 5. It is a Sunday night, I guess, but Keenan Allen, Zach Martin, Zach Moss, Deshaun Watson. Ooh, and then we've got another throwback rated rookie, and that is Xavier Legette again. I'll say again, obviously we had his Donruss throwback card earlier. So rated rookie throwback for the Panthers. Ainias Smith, or for the rated rookie for the Eagles. Is that the Panthers? Yeah, Scott Stables. DeAndre Hopkins and Adam Thielen and a kid reporter. Once pet. Brandon Ayuk, Jahan Dotson, Jeff Garcia, Cortland Sutton. These, I do love these. These are, I think this might be the set that I collect this year. Another Xavier, what is it, Xavier Leggett or Javier Leggett for the Panthers, but on the retro rookies. It's definitely my favourite design of that. I normally like that set, but that's definitely my favourite design of that set for a number of years. And then we've got Byron Murphy, a rookie for the Seahawks. And then you've got Andre Johnson and a DeForest Buckner. Quite looking forward to being in America and being able to watch baseball as well, to pop some baseball on the box. So I never get a chance to watch it in the UK at all. Dave Robinson, Isaiah Pacheco, Jared Stidham, Aiden Hutchinson, then an Elite Series Bijan Robinson. Normally, when we've gone over to America, we've normally gone and watched a baseball game, but we changed our plans to go on the Tampa side because they're still recovering from the hurricane. Jalen McMillan, and obviously, if we were over that side, we'd have to go to we wouldn't be in the Tropicana Field Stadium to go and watch the Rays, which I do really like that stadium myself. Well, not everybody does do. I prefer obviously Fenway Park and some of the other fancy, like sort of classic traditional grounds and stuff, but yeah, as I say, I do like going to Tropicana and seeing the Rays play because that is the Rays and the Red Sox are my teams, but Dan Marino and Stefan Diggs. But yeah, they're playing at, I think it's called the George Steinbrenner Stadium, which is where the Yankees have spring training. So it would have been fun to go and see that, but we're not going to take a sort of it'd be a 4 or 5 hour round trip out of our holiday to go and watch a baseball game, especially with the little ones. AJ Brown, Danny White, Jaleel McLaughlin, Alex Anzalone, Darryl Green on the old Legend series. I dare say me and John might go and visit a couple of hobby shops while we're over there in America. As I say, it is Orlando that we're staying in. I know there's Orlando Sports Cards. We've gone there numerous times over the years. Darryl Green Legend series, and then we might go up to like Leighton Sports Cards because they're not too far away from Orlando either, about 40 minutes drive. Brendan Rice for the Chargers, so maybe when we have a down day in the second week and we're not going into a theme park or something like that, we might go and have a little drive around. Tajay Spears and Shaq Thompson, and we will of course be going into Targets and Walmarts looking for, we might open a couple of retail boxes while we're away. I'm not looking to bring any sealed product back though, so we've got enough of that. Right, DeAndre Swift, Jake Ferguson, Sam Laporta, Daniel Jones, an Action All Pros, Cortland Sutton there for the Denver Broncos. He was one of my autographs out of the Zenith box, I think, that I opened the other week. So Action All Pros. Then we got Graham Barton, rated rookie. And then a Nico Collins and a JT Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. Alright, getting through these packs nice and efficiently. I am looking forward to opening Illusions. I kind of have a feeling that I've only opened one box of Illusions so far this year. I normally open a few. I think John's done one as well. Romeo Doubs, but I feel like it came in the middle of when we had like loads of products all come out all at once. Travis Kelce, Aaron Rodgers, and Jackson, Smith and Jeeba. And then we've got a Donruss throwback of Marvin Harrison Jr. there for the Cardinals. Yeah, it's one of those where I'm pretty sure Illusions came in the midst and we'd had like product after product after product. And like you guys know, we like to sort of like try and pace things out a little bit so like we don't inundate everybody with breaks. But Joe Milton III with the Patriots, especially at the moment with it being the off season and the group's a little bit quieter, but we're hoping with Elliott on board we'll be able to get in some fresh faces for the new season. Josh Hines Allen and Jacoby Myers. That's back. All right, and Bailey Zappi, DJ Moore, Taylor Decker, and Brian Burns. We've got Dominators for the Pats of Ramondre Stevenson. It's so much out of these boxes. It's a bit daft, really. I know there's not like many like high draw cards, but it feels like good value. Cooper DeJean. I mean, how much is a box of Donruss football going for this year now? Like 300 quid, something like that. Cooper DeJean. Not sure. Travis Etienne Jr. Zamir White. And then a Kid Reporter. I know, I vaguely remember when Donruss came out, which wasn't that long ago, the hobby boxes were more expensive than I thought they would be. They're normally about £250, and I vaguely think that they're around about £350, £400, like, which was mad. I don't know if they've sort of settled a little bit and came down, but there's always, I think, because there's this with Whatnot and stuff like that as well, there's so many like breakers all trying to get like the new release stuff now. Like it's means that at release the prices are higher than they need to be, and then the prices are definitely getting cheaper. Like this Illusions box, I think we broke it a little about. We obviously broke it with something different, but with a mega box, I think, and I think it was still like £50 to £75 more expensive, something like that. So like this one was, when I worked out the pricing, significantly cheaper, just because with the Illusions boxes have came down in price now. But that's only fair to pass on the savings to you guys. But it doesn't always happen with products, but it seems to be happening at the moment. I'm sure that it's got to do with it's like inflated demand because the breakers want stuff to be able to break. And when I say the breakers, I'm saying like the volume breakers, not like us who break like 2 or 3 boxes, like people who buy cases, especially in America over here. And it's like, I think you have that inflation at release because there's a demand, a demand and not enough product. And then afterwards, because there's another product out the next week, price drops off. Do you know what I mean? I think there's that kind of like thing going on. It's really weird with wax prices because historically they didn't produce as much and wax prices went up incrementally. At the moment, they're going up at release and then coming down quite a bit, and then they're not really like rebounding at any point. So it's really interesting. Anyway, CJ Stroud, Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, Grady Jarrett, and we've got a champ is here, Noah Gray. Yeah, I do watch like wax pricing and stuff like that quite avidly to try and understand where we need to be on pricing to be fair and just like what everybody else is doing, because it does not make any sense at times. DeJean Palmer there for the Cardinals. Quentin Johnson for the Chargers. Tyler Higbee for the Rams, and then Kid Reporter. Pack. Here we go. Wonder if people are going to drop in. Well, I wonder if we're going to get more than 5 views. Oh, we got a sixth viewer. If we get more viewers once we open Illusions. Josh Jacobs, Deron Bland, Joe Namath, and Tariq Woolen. Then we've got a Donruss throwback of George Pickens for the Steelers there. And then Adonai Mitchell for the Colts. And Chargers Khalil Mack and a Matthew Stafford. And loads of like little card bits. Cards to stuff these cards. And then we've got Justin Fields, George Kittle, Justin Madubuike, Andre Reed for the Bills, Marshawn Lloyd for the Packers on the rookies insert. Bo Nix for the Broncos. Rated rookie. Okay, then we've got a Christian Wilkins and an Archie Manning. So Jamal Charles, Warren Moon, Buda Baker, Andre Rison. Then we've got a Max Crosby Elite Series insert there for the Raiders. Who took the Raiders this time? Derek Jones, yeah. Cooper DeJean on the red. Press proof for the Eagles, rated rookie. I don't think we've had as many red rated rookies in this box as we did the first one. I think we had 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So maybe we'll get another one out of the last 2 packs, but we'll see. Then for the Eagles, we've got a rated rookie, Johnny Wilson. And then the last one is Zach Thomas. We've got 2 packs left, guys. No luck with the downtown again by the looks of it. What's the empty pack? Terry McLaurin, Drew Bledsoe, Anthony Munoz, Jerome Ford. We've got a rookie gridiron. That's interesting. We've got a Blake Corum Gridiron Kings rookie insert. And then we have the exact same player with his rated rookie for the Rams. We took the Rams. Dave Bolgin took the Rams this time. The Rams are one of those teams. We have about 3 or 4 different people who rotate through those at any one time. Jerome Bettis. And then Baker Mayfield for the Bucks. Here we go, guys. Last pack. Yeah, got a red rated rookie. Red press proof in here. Darius Slay Jr., Mark Andrews, Greg Rousseau. Red press proof of Devon Achane for the Dolphins. So yeah, I think we've got 4 of those red press proofs again. Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags. Well, watch is telling me I've got 10% power left, but I'll be in bed before that runs out. I've got a Nate Wiggins rated rookie, final rated rookie for the box. And then we have got Cameron Jordan and George Worley. Okay, guys, so quick recap. Nothing nothing major there. So Nate Higgins, Blake Coram, Johnny Wilson. We've got Bo Nix. We've got Adonai Mitchell, Tejon Palmer, Cooper DeJean, Joe Milton III, Graham Barton, Brendan Rice, Jalen McMillan even, Byron Murphy, Anias Smith, Theo Johnson, Marshall Lloyd, Alumwunya Fashanu, Jonathan Brooks, Michael Pratt, Tanner McLaughlin even, Amarius Mims, Malik Neighbours, Malachi Corley, Marvin Harrison Jr. and AJ Barner. So sort of vet inserts. Obviously quite a lot of those. We've got an Elite Series Max Crosby, Donruss throwback George Pickens, Noah Gray champ is here, Action All Pros Cortland Sutton, Darryl Green for the Commanders, well for the Redskins, Legend Series, Bijan Robinson Elite Series, Road to the Super Bowl, Travis Kelce, throwback Mark Duper for the Dolphins, Will Levis Dominators, Ramondre Stevenson Dominators, Best of Panini Instant Josh Allen for the Bills, Best of Panini Instant there for the Browns and Myles Garrett. Then we got Clay Matthews, Gridiron Kings All Time. Vet Red Press Proof, we've got Devon Achane, Patrick Mahomes second with Chiefs, and Trey Hendrickson. Then rookie inserts, we've got Brian Thomas Jr. on the rated rookie throwback, a Gridiron Kings Blake Coram, the rookies Marshall and Lloyd, a rated rookie retro Xavier Legette, again for the rated rookie throwback, and a Jalen McMillan on the rated rookie throwback. And then had a red press proof of Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. We've got Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Donruss throwback, Xavier Worthy on the Bomb Squad, Xavier Legette for the Donruss throwback, Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons, Keon Coleman, White Top rookies, and then Lad McConkey for the Chargers. So yeah, we've got a few bits and bobs for the main QBs. We haven't had any JD yet. A bit of Jalen Daniels. Haven't had any of him, but we will keep trying in this box of illusions. Looking forward to it. 2 mems, 3 autographs. Always fun box to open. I always think illusions, it's a bit like fit. See, I always get confused which one's the more popular one. I always think it's illusions, but I think it's Phoenix that's more popular than illusions, isn't it? Just because of it, you get so much colour out of Phoenix. Whereas this one, you get a lot of inserts, but not as much colour. I think that's right in saying. I think you get five numbered parallels, don't you, out of this one? Empty box. And I think you get 9 potentially out of Phoenix. I'm not even sure. Okay. A bit of room for myself over here. Right, good luck, guys. I do like illusions, though. It's always one of my fave products to open. Forget how this all goes down now. Empty pack. Alright, so I need to go and get some more 55-point top loaders. So, how is this going? Okay. Yeah, so if I turn those around, that's how it works. That's how it'll work. There we go. So starting us off with a rookie. We've got Carson Steele, base rookie there for the Chiefs. We've got Aaron Rodgers there for the Jets. Is it true he's gone to the Ravens, I've heard? Has he gone to the Ravens? Is that much crap being spoken about where Aaron Rodgers is going to go? But there's Derrick Henry. And then we got Russell Wilson, who's, I believe, at the Giants now, isn't he? On a blue foil. 107 of 125. And then we've got, that's a nice one, clutch insert Marvin Harrison Jr. I'll just check it's not numbered, but for the Cardinals, nice. It's a nice card, that is. I like that. I do love the inserts though in Illusions. They are good fun. Let me just go and grab a box of 55-point cards. Sorry, 55 points top loaders. Oh, just so I'm not messing anybody about. Okay, so here we go, the Russell Wilson. It's a cool card though, isn't it? Blue, that foil, whoops. He's got the Steelers Terry. Picked him up for a 5 bob. There you go. Numbered, yeah, I'll pop that there. And then the Carson Steele for the Chiefs. The first time in I think 4 years, charged the Nintendo Switch up today. I have a feeling that my wife is going to be playing Animal Crossing when I come off of here tonight. Okay, here we go. Right, so we've got our first relic or something in this pack, and straight off the bat we've got a Troy Franklin for the Broncos, and I believe that is base. Yeah, base. It's a bit off-putting, isn't it? Because like they must go for some, it's like a deep blue. Obviously, an element to like colour matching on these, but that was a very different looking card to that Carson Steele. But yeah, that is a base rookie. And then we've got a Darius Slayton. We saw that one, Cortland Sutton. Here we go, guys. It's actually our first auto for the Packers. And that is a Michael Pratt for the Packers. Now, is Michael Pratt the one who went to the Bucks? Or am I thinking somebody else? But it's a shame because it's a nice sig there. But that will go to the Packers. 1, 3, 6, 2, 4, 9. So who took the Packers? I said them earlier on, didn't I? Packers. Yeah, Daniel Richards. So Dan dips in and out on the Packers, but he usually, when he comes in, he times it about right. But I know he's a QB auto at least. But Michael Pratt there, 1, 3, 6, 2, 4, 9. So I like it's a nice looking signature, but it's, as I say, he's not a starter or anything, is he? So it's a difficult one. But they never know when they sign these people up how the fates are going to go. But there you go. And there you go, final card. Another clutch of Rome Odunze this time for the Bears. Who took the Bears in this one? Cameron Speck. So he's looking for a Caleb Williams. Got you Rome Odunze instead. Nice. Pack number 3, guys. So empty pack. Alright, so it's going to be these 3. Let's flip over. So starting off, it is Jonathan Taylor, Christian McCaffrey, and Ezekiel Elliott, covering up our first base parallel, and that is Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions, and that is 54 of 499. It's like a cubic kind of design. Where am I? there with the Russell Wilson. And then we've got for the Cowboys an amazing insert for Dak Prescott. No numbering on that one. Okay, guys, here we go. That's your pack. Okay, so starting us off, we've got a Kyler Murray for the 49ers. Then we have a rookie of Ricky Pearsall, base rookie Ricky Pearsall. He follows us around a lot, old Ricky does. Fairly consistently hit his rookies in every single break of ours. I've joked as we've gone through this year. Then we've got Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions. Okay, so for the Bucks, an auto. Here we go. So that is a Mystique autograph for Jalen McMillan. Now, this one is numbered out of 50. So 33 of 50 for the Bucks. So Dave Borgin getting a autograph. It's been a while since you've had a hit from an auto or something like that, I think, Dave. But you got one there, Jalen McMillan. I think a lot of people are collecting Bucky Irving this year, aren't they? So I haven't seen as many of his autographs and stuff. And then for Malcolm, we've got a Keon Coleman clutch insert. So we've had 3 clutch inserts out of this box. That's unusual because there's so many different inserts out of Illusion. So it's strange to have 3 of the same insert. The first 4 packs, is it? 10 packs in total. Right, we've got another either relic or auto. Hopefully it is our first relic and we're not tapped out. Right, Luke Musgrave. Kirk Cousins. And a Calvin Ridley. And what we got? Instant impact. Yeah, so this should be a... What's it? Oh, a nice one. So I did say that Cameron would be looking for a Caleb. So there you go, Caleb instant impact numbered. What is that? 151 of 199. So as I say, there's not much Caleb Williams bits and bobs out there really. So obviously there's more now. Like autograph wise with obviously Fanatics releasing bit stuff, but in terms of licensed stuff, the Caleb stuff's holding decent value, to be fair. So cool relic there, and as I say, on those that's as it's as good as you're going to get is a numbered relic. You're not going to get autos of like Bonix isn't signing, is he? Obviously, Caleb Williams isn't. Jaden's obviously exclusive as well. So, yes, it's tough, and it ain't going to change until 2026 products is when the first load of products that Topps will have the license. So we'll see. And it gets stranger, guys. We've got another clutch card. Have we got a clutch hot box here? I think we might have. How bizarre is that? So it's a Malik Neighbours. So at least they're all rookies, I guess. Malik Neighbours clutch for the Giants. It's mad, isn't it, Tom? Like I say, we haven't opened much. Well, this is only my second box of Illusions that I've opened this year, so I haven't really got to see it. I have a feeling that the Illusionists that's in this as well. I think I got 3 Illusionists or something like that out of the first box, and I thought that was a bit odd. But yeah. collation problems, as we say. So Dak Prescott. And there we go with a Drake May base rookie for the Pats. So the Pats were picked up by Wendy in the and obviously these are on these are on the 55 point card stock. I'm not sure whether they stick with that in if they do a retail configuration. But Josh Jacobs, and then we got Tyler Lockett for the Seahawks, 39 of 249 on the Seahawks there. And then we have for the Dolphins, who took the Dolphins? Wendy Chandler again. Shining Stars, Tua Tagovailoa. It's a normal thickness card, not 55 point. There we go, Shining Stars, Tua for Wendy. Pop that over there with the Dak. Well, that one feels thick. I'll do this one instead. We're still looking for one more auto, one more mem card as well. Empty pack. We've got 3 packs left after this one. So 3 there. Okay. So we've got Joe Montana, Tua Tagovailoa, and then a Lamar Jackson. So that's three rookies. Not 3 rookies, 3 QBs. And then this is going to be a numbered Travis Etienne. Yeah, it is. Oh, nice and low for the Jags. Who got the Jags? Was it Gary? Yeah. So that's like a green kind of emerald, maybe. 10 of 15. So that's a cool one. Yeah, bear with me, Mark. 1 sec. I'll just grab that Tyler Lockett for you now, props. So yes, but that's the Travis Etienne Jr. for the Jags. As I say, number 10 of 15. So nice one there for Gary. This is your Tyler Lockett mark. So Tyler Lockett, Seahawks, and then 39 of 249. Okay. Well, it is obviously like I've popped it in like the thicker top loader because it's 55 points. So there you go. And then we have another numbered card, as if by magic, gentlemen. We have a numbered clutch TJ Houshmandzadeh for the Bengals. Not a rookie, which is annoying, but all the same, it is 387 of 399. So the clutch continues. There we go, guys. This is the thick pack that I could tell. I'll say that one on the left thick again, but you're still looking for one more relic, one more auto. So an auto relic would be nice. RPA. We've already had RPA with the Michael, so maybe a nice vet. Auto relic would be nice. That's a nice relic coming up. So Jamar Chase, a base Tyler Lockett, and then a Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins, and then our dual relic is a Deja Vu. Jonathan Taylor and Marshall Falk. So going to the Colts. And Kev, oh boys, good one. Nice one, Kev. We've not had that, not had a nice one like that for you for a while, but that is really nice. Deja Vu, not numbered, which I'm surprised about, especially with it being Marshall Falk, but Jonathan Taylor and Marshall Falk, Deja Vu, nice. get new thick card sleeves. What's that, Scott? Patch missing? I don't think so. No, you can see that is definitely, it's definitely a piece of material in there. You can see it. I don't know if, you can sort of see it there. It's just going to be the like the it'll be like the solid of the of one of the numbers. But yeah, that's definitely cloth in there. Definitely not missing. It's definitely not card. Just white. Pack of 130. Okay, there you go, guys. So that's 2 relics. So that one feels really thick. That one feels thinner. I'll do that one first because theoretically that would be a an auto relic. It's a cool another numbered clutch. Jamar Chase for the Bengals. So that's funny. You've got 2 numbered Bengals clutch cards now. 16 of 199. Jamar Chase. That must be like obviously what Tom's saying. Obviously, just like a weirdly sorted batch of it's the inserts, isn't it, that are sorted weird. But clutch is a cool one, so not going to mind. So we'll do the thinner one first. There may well be a autograph in here, which would mean that if we do get an auto in here, I'm going to guess that would be a bonus relic, but we'll see. So empty pack. It doesn't look like it's not. It's no auto in this one, so it must be auto relic in that one. Right, DJ Moore, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the. We've had quite a few Marvin Harrison cards out of this break from memory, so the Cardinals have done all right. Done it again. It's 55 point on it. Then we've got a Bryce Young base. We've got a numbered Dallas Turner for the Vikings. It's numbered 125 of 399. That's a cool one. So rookie, numbered rookie. So that's our first numbered rookie. And then we've got Game Magicians. I thought that said mechanics then. I thought that said Game Mechanics, but Game Magicians. Trevor Lawrence for the Jags. Fucking Game Mechanics. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence there. Then we got our final pack, guys. So good luck. So hopefully this will be a nice auto relic to somebody. Be nice if it was a nice vet. We will see. Empty pack. Right then, where are we going to go? So it's there. Okie dokie. Is an auto relic. So Brian Thomas Jr. base rookie for the Jags. Jags have had a few cards pop out from memory as well. It's one of those unconventional teams, the Jags, because they've got Brian Thomas Jr., who's decent. And I know you can still get Trevor Lawrence autos out of this. So, then how do we do this? So, a Nico Collins and a Chris Olave, but we probably saw that. And then we have a Ben Coates auto Relic for the Pats, numbered out 399, 283 of 399. So who took the Pats? We've already spoke about the Pats, haven't we? Yeah, Wendy. So you were right to hold on to the Pats. That's all I can say. I know Rob Marion was trying to get his Pats in exchange for the Broncos, but I think you're like me. I think when fate picks you once, I tend to stick. That's my rule as well. But Ben Coates for the Pats, auto relic there, numbered out of 399. So a nice little hit for you there, Wendy. Like I say, I will try and get this sorted tomorrow night, all being well, so that it's in the post for everybody on Wednesday. There's quite a few breaks coming out. But yeah, Brock Bowers, guys. So we haven't had his rookie hardly at all, but another clutch insert, unsurprisingly. So that is it, guys. Not a bad box there. Quite fun. I do like opening illusions. There's a lot in there, a lot of variation, I think, is the word to use. Let's do a quick recap, guys. I'll start with the base rookies. We've got Brian Thomas Jr., Marvin Harrison Jr. We did get the Drake May base rookie. Ricky Pearsall for the 49ers. Troy Franklin for the Broncos. And Carson Steele for the Chiefs. Our vet bits and bobs. We got Trevor Lawrence Game Magicians. We got our numbered clutch insert of Jamar Chase for the Bengals, numbered out of 199. We got TJ Houshmandzadeh for the Bengals again, numbered out of 399. We got a Tua Tagovailoa Shining Stars insert for the Finns, and amazing insert for the Cowboys of Dak Prescott. Ooh, where do I go next? I'll do, because they're numbered, I'll do these ones. So we've got a Brock Bowers clutch insert. We've got a Dallas Turner Vikings numbered rookie at 399, 125 of 399. And we've got a Malik Neighbours clutch, a Keon Coleman clutch, a Rome Odunze clutch, and a Marvin Harrison Jr. clutch insert. We had a lot of clutches. Then we had some numbered vets. So we got the Tyler Lockett Seahawks numbered at 249 on that, it's almost like a blue. It's really hard because they have that many different variations in this. It's like hard to pick it out. I'd say that's emerald green almost on the sort of like the foil on that one. Sometimes emeralds can be numbered out of 5 in Panini, but yeah, that looks emerald to me. And the Travis Etienne Jr. For the Jags, and that's numbered 10 of 15. That was our lowest numbered card out of the box. Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions, 54 of 499. And then we had Russell Wilson for the Steelers, numbered out 125. And that's probably my favourite one because like the gold really pops off that blue. Really, looks, you can read his name clearly and everything. That's a lovely looking card, to be fair, that Russell Wilson. I have a soft spot for Russell Wilson as well, to be fair. He's one of my one of the players that I've followed. Then you got Deja Vu, Jewel, Relic, Marshall Falk, and Jonathan Taylor. And I can confirm it is definitely 2 pieces of fabric in there. That's just, I think, a very square piece of like what would be the number, the player's number, rather than the jersey that you can sort of like see the perforations in there. But definitely 2 bits of cloth in there. Oops, not numbered. And then we got the Instant Impact, Caleb Williams for the Bears, numbered out of 199, 151 of 199, so a nice one there. I don't blame you, Wendy. I'm the same. I've been there, and as I say, whatever the fates pick you the first time, I just tend to stick with it. My dad's different to me. He'll like, if he sees like a line, he'll like jump from one line to the next, but I'll like just like take my pick and just stand in that lane and wait. And if it's good, it's good. If it's crap, it's crap. It's one of those. Anyway, for the Pats, Ben Coates, as we've just seen come out that last pack, 283 of 399 for the Patriots. Then we got the Bucks, Mystique, Jalen McMillan even, autograph there. Numbered out of 50, 33 to 50, going to Dave Borgin. And then we had the Michael Pratt Packers, QB auto, first impressions, 136249. So there you go, guys. So thanks ever so much for the break. Keep your eyes open. Like I say, we might do like if I can figure it out quick enough, I might just do like a really cheap kind of retail based break with that Pro Set Pure box before we go away on holiday, just to get another one break done this week before Optic lands on Friday. Like I say, Optic will more than likely will probably get the prices out and get it all priced up to be sold over the weekend once Elliot's available to do so, and then he'll break it the early part of the following week. And then I'll have a conversation with him if he's got any space to do another break or anything, or he might just do just the admin with some giveaways and stuff like that over the Easter period. Depends on what his time's like. But keep your eyes in the group, guys. Keep your eyes on Freebie Friday. Oh, the other thing that I haven't spoken about is, and I haven't wrote anything up yet, so I'll do it in a minute. We will be allowing sales posts in the group on Mondays only. We're just going to do it on Mondays only just to see what effect it has in terms of group activity and stuff. But if you've got cards that you want to sell or whatever, if you pop the post through, if you pop them through over the weekend, they'll go live on Monday, or you can just like live post it on Monday as well. I'm going to write up some rules and stuff for you so that you can read tomorrow. When you start dropping them in, the main rule is that we want everything to be priced. And if you are in a situation where you've got a card that can't easily be comped, which happens, and you need some assistance pricing it, we can give our opinion. But yeah, pop it up rather than fishing for offers. We don't want people getting ripped off or anything, but most people in our group are kind of vetted by the point that we let them join, and we know most people in the group as well. So if it is something that you're kind of unsure on pricing and stuff like that, obviously put up a post, and we'll try and get a fair price, like priced up for you, and then obviously you can go into other groups and ask away kind of thing. But yeah, I don't want like the flex posts or the fishing posts or stuff. Like, put a price on it, a fair price. Don't overprice. We'll tell you if we think that it's underpriced as well. We'll just say you don't have any sharks or whatever. But we want to try and make it like actually admin the sales post, if that makes sense, rather than just have it like people coming in and taking advantage of people or whatever. And that's one of the reasons why we've not done sales posts before, because we hate seeing it in other groups. But yeah, there we go. That will be on Mondays. We'll have like marketplace, Monday marketplace, I think I'm going to call it. But yeah, you can put your stuff up for sale in there and everything like that. And me and John might start putting like a few like singles offerings in there from time to time as well. So there you go, guys. Take care. We'll see you in the week, hopefully for another break, and just hopefully you've had a good weekend and have a good start to the week. So take care, guys, and we'll see you soon.